Hey everybody, Greater Good Mining here. Today I want to talk about why the world desperately needs a decentralized search engine. Big tech players like Google, Bing, Yandex, and Baidu are getting way too comfortable manipulating users. They siphon off your valuable data, they pay you nothing in return. They serve you search results packed with ads, or even worse, feed you information that is biased and skewed to fit their narratives and agendas. Just look at the behemoth Google. They hold a mind-boggling 90% global market share. Talk about centralization and control. At a very distant second place is Microsoft's index powering Bing's search engine with a global market share of around 4%. Even worse, many alternative search engines just piggyback on Google or Microsoft's indexes. For example, Yahoo's search engine runs off of Microsoft's data index, so currently, no matter which search engine you use, you're stuck with the same problem. This is where Timpi comes in. Timpi has built the world's first and largest decentralized web index, which is incredibly valuable. People like you and me have made this possible by running nodes at home to collect, store, and categorize data. Having the world's largest decentralized web index is massively impressive, but Timpi isn't stopping there. This summer, Timpi will have the world's first fully decentralized search engine, but there's one more piece of the puzzle that needs to fall into place before the search engine can go live. That final piece of the puzzle is their long-awaited Geo Core nodes. So what is the Geo Core node? I'll get into that in just a minute, but first I wanted to announce a huge giveaway. And I want to thank Timpi for being so generous and making this possible. This is my biggest giveaway yet, with a total of over $750 in prizes. So stay tuned until the end of the video to find out how you can win. Okay, so what is the Geo Core node and why is it so important to Timpi? Geo Cores help organize the crucial tasks that the collector nodes are attempting to accomplish. Collectors crawl millions of web pages every single day. Then Geo Cores distribute the work among collectors. Their support will allow collectors to optimize their heavy-duty crawling, which will make them more efficient and even better at what they do. The Geo Core node enhances Timpi's network by routing traffic based on geographic proximity. Each node announces its location, connects to a Timpi access point, and helps strengthen the decentralized infrastructure. The great thing about running a Geo Core node is that the minimum hardware requirements are pretty easy to achieve. You'll need a 4-core CPU, 8 GB of RAM, 3 GB free disk space, 50 megabytes per second bandwidth up and down. Port forwarding is required, and 95% minimum uptime. There are stricter penalties for missing minimum uptimes with the Geo Core node compared to some of the other Timpi nodes. Geo Core nodes will run on the operating system Linux Ubuntu 22.04. I can hear you saying that all sounds great, but what's in it for me? These Geo Core nodes have guaranteed minimum reward pool levels for 3 years until August of 2028. Node operators like you and me are the single most important thing to Timpi. We are what make Timpi run. When August 2028 approaches, the Timpi team will recalculate and balance the rewards to make sure the node operators are strongly incentivized to continue to run their nodes. The bare minimum amount of rewards that you can expect to receive from a Founders Edition Geo Core node can be seen here. So for example, from now until August 2026, the absolute minimum amount of NTIMPI you would receive is $800 per month. Currently, 800 NTIMPI would be worth around $24, and at all-time highs, it would be worth around $51. I've been running Timpi nodes for over a year now, and the minimum rewards roll into my wallet like clockwork, but my rewards are usually at least 20% higher than the minimum. Why is that? Because the rewards pool benefits those who get their node running early and those who keep it running consistently, because you receive rewards from other nodes that are inactive. There are also plenty of opportunities to earn even more Timpi. The Apex events, which are events when the network is stress tested, all you have to do is keep your node running. Keep it running consistently during that Apex event and you will be rewarded. For example, one month I was gifted a loot box for running my collector node and it was worth 160 Neutaro. Surprisingly, that is one of the smaller loot box rewards that are available from Timpi. You can also stake your Timpi for a boost in rewards. You can run a validator to provide staking, and the list goes on. What type of nodes will be available during this sale? The Geo Core nodes aren't the only nodes available for sale at this time. They will have 500 Founders Edition Geo Core nodes. They will have 300 Founders Edition Synaptron nodes, 200 Standard Edition Guardians, and 150 Standard Edition Collectors. If you want to learn more about the other nodes I mentioned above, I have some very detailed videos that break down each of the nodes specs needed to run them, and the rewards you can expect to receive. I also go over different options on how you can run these nodes. I'll leave links to those videos in the description, and I'll place cards at the end of the video so you can just click on them and explore more. Also, check out my dedicated playlist where I've organized all of my Timpi videos in one convenient spot. So how do I get a hold of one of these nodes? Each time Timpi has had a node sale in the past, they have sold out very fast. I can get you whitelisted for the pre-sale that starts July 29th at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been working with the Timpi team to make this super easy. In order to get whitelisted, you just need to submit your Neutaro AKA NTIMPI wallet address to me, and I'll create a list and I'll forward it to the Timpi team. You can get a hold of me by just joining my Discord and let me know you want to be whitelisted in the Timpi section, or you can slide into my DMs. I'm also available on X. You can tag me there. How much does a Timpi node cost? Well, first of all, use my link to purchase your node and you'll get a 10% discount, and I will get a small commission, so I do appreciate if you use it. If you use Neutaro to purchase the node, you will receive 5% off of the already discounted rate. For example, a Founders Edition Geo Core node would normally be around $850, but if you use my discount link, that would bring the price down to $765. If you use Neutaro to purchase the node with my discount link, that brings the price down to about $726. That's a savings of over $123. If you use my discount link and pay with Neutaro, the discounts apply the same way to each of the nodes. So the $1,250 price for a Founders Edition Snaptron node drops to $1,069 for a savings of $181. The $1,125 for a Standard Edition Guardian drops to $961 for a savings of $164. Finally, the $625 for a Standard Edition Collector drops to about $534 for a savings of about $91. There are other ways to pay for your node besides Neutaro, and I go over that in detail in this video that I'm showing on the screen. As I said earlier, there is tons of information in my other Timpi videos I think you should know about, so be sure to check those videos out. I would also highly recommend following Timpi on X and joining their Discord to keep up to date with what's happening with the project. You can also join my Discord and hang out in my dedicated Timpi section. The Timpi team is active there and always willing to help if you have questions. Before you decide to jump on the Timpi train and purchase one of these nodes, I want to make sure you understand that nothing I say is financial advice. Crypto and investing in general is risky, and a good rule of thumb to go by is don't invest more than you're willing to lose. That being said, I do think there's massive potential for gains in this early deep in crypto project. Timpi's market cap is currently $4.2 million, so you're still very early on a project that has tons of potential. Imagine if Timpi captured just a fraction of a percentage of Google's $2.34 trillion market cap. So how about that giveaway? I will be giving away a total of $750 in prizes over 4 separate giveaways. One giveaway for $50 in NTIMPI will be on X, so follow me on X to find out how to win there. Another $50 of NTIMPI will be given away in my Discord and will be exclusive to those who have whitelisted for the pre-sale. I will be doing a live AMA with the Timpi team tomorrow, July 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be giving away a collector node worth $625 during the AMA. So be sure to join and don't miss out on that. That is a huge deal. Last but not least, I'm giving away $50 worth of NTIMPI in this YouTube video. In order to win, I need you to do these 3 things right now. First, hit the like button on the video. Second, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Third, comment #GeoCore in the comments below and let me know what you think about what Timpi is trying to do. I will check for all 3 of those things and I will pick a random winner on August 1st at 7 p.m. That marks the time where the pre-sale ends and the public sale begins. Don't forget, you can still get a discount using the link that I am providing you in the description for the public sale, and you can also get a discount with Neutaro if you pay with Neutaro. So use the link, pay with Neutaro even during the public sale, and you'll get a big discount. The last thing I want to say is if you look at the top companies in the world right now, they all have a method to collect your data while giving you nothing in return. Timpi is trying to make a positive change in this world by giving power back to the people when it comes to how information is collected, stored, and used, and they have found a way to decentralize data and search while rewarding you for being a part of it. I hope the video was helpful to you. If it was, hit the like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and last but not least, don't forget to keep it decentralized for the greater good.
The greater good.